Benedict Timothy Carlton Cumberbatch.
Is the full name I never use, yeah.
That seems to leave you only two options. A, become an actor. B, become Prime Minister.
Yeah.
You became an actor.
Tony Blair's quite a short name, though.
Yeah, that's true. So did you feel like ever having any other choice than becoming an actor, looking at your family, both parents actors?
No, I did. I very much did. I mean, they worked really, really hard to give me an education where I could do anything but be an actor. And I think they were quite interested in me being something sensible. And I toyed with it for a while. I toyed with being a barrister, but I didn't get the grades when it mattered. And also the bug had bitten well before then as well. So I kind of just kept on veering towards being an actor.
So in this, once again, very tough and hard and heavy Steve McQueen movie,
yeah.
It's lots about giving and getting orders. How do you get along with giving or getting orders?
I have a healthy disrespect for authority, but I'm an obedient citizen to an extent. I feel kind of uncomfortable about giving orders, but yeah, if the situation requires it, if things need to happen, then yeah, I guess give a polite request rather than an order. I mean, I'm not in a military hierarchy or some kind of social dystopia like this film portrays. So yeah, I don't really give orders in my life. I ask people if they can help me out.
So you could say the character you play, that Master Ford, is maybe the good guy among all those bad guys in an evil world. How would you describe him?
You could if you were looking for sort of two-dimensional cookie-cutter kind of definitions, because for my mind, a Christian man who preaches the word of God, in amongst which one of the most sacred tenets is that God created all men as equals, is a hypocrite, a moral hypocrite, resoundingly to his core compromised individual, because he's using human beings as a reason to solve his economic plight. He's in debt, so he sells Solomon on. And I don't think those are the actions of a good man. He may not be ready with the whip hand. He may treat them with a little bit more reverence than the people they're handed on to, but he still owns people as slaves and makes them work for nothing on his plantation. So a good man in a bad world? Not really, no. And when push comes to shove, he sells someone that he holds dear because it's easier for him, and that's not what a good man does. A good man makes sacrifices, and he doesn't.
What makes me such a big fan of yours is the fact that you seem to completely disappear in the roles, in the characters you play. No matter if it's Sherlock or Julian Assange or whoever you play, we don't see you anymore.
Thank you.
Is it something you would say that one could learn, or is that something, I don't know, I don't want to say a God-given gift or something, which you just have to have?
Oh, I think you could definitely learn that. I mean, some of it you start to have to feel, but even that sort of intuitional, emotional kind of feeling, you can learn that by practice. I think you know when something's working, and the rest of it, yeah, no, absolutely. I'd never say that this was some kind of exclusive gift for. I think it's rather like saying that I do believe that everyone has a painter or a drawer in them, or a musician, as well as something as. I mean, all of us role play. All of us sort of disappear to a varying degree in different forms of our lives. Whether it's the private or public face that we have, and. I think that makes us all capable of being actors. I don't think it's the exclusive preserve of those of us lucky enough to call it a living,
And if you get elected amongst the 4 most sexiest men alive,
well,
what does this give you?
A big smile, a big shit-eating grin. I mean, it makes me laugh. It makes me a bit embarrassed. I shouldn't really have said shit-eating grin. I've said that word twice now. But what I mean is, I've had the same face for the 10 years that I've been employed as an actor, or been in the public eye as such, as an actor. So the fact that I'm making it to the top 10 these days, I think is a sort of giddy and very sweet reflection of the loyalty of my fans and the work I'm doing, and a kind of, a projection of that, rather than, I mean, I don't have a chance. If you put me in a sort of identity parade with Clooney, DiCaprio, Pitt, and I'm not shy to admit that I think it's a bit silly, but it's very flattering. It makes me giggle. It'll be someone else tomorrow, though. That's what I'm very aware of. It's just like easy come, easy go.